Hello everyone and welcome back once again. Today I'm going to customize a Morris Mini Minor, and for that purpose I had to find a decent pair of wheels that could fit my build. And when I saw this Alfa Romeo hanging on one of the pegs in a toy store, I figured out that maybe with some tweaking I could make these fit to my build. Well, I thought that maybe it would be shame to take this car and open it just for its wheels, but maybe I will use this body later on some other build. Now it is time to take off all these parts and examine the wheels with my Morris Mini Minor. And when I took all the parts from this car, I found something interesting. The designer of this car decided that there is going to be an engine. Well, it is a surprise because I wasn't expecting that. Maybe it's for us customizers, or maybe it's for a later edition of this car with open hood. I'm not too sure about that. Anyhow, now I'm going to take off the wheels from that Morris Mini Minor that I have and switch them. Now, after I remove the axles from the plastic base, I have to close the tabs back together, and I'm using this spoke, and with its flat head I'm closing the tabs once again. Now let's examine this Mini with its new wheel set, and as you see, they're starting to look better than the original one, but I really don't like the low profile of these tires, so I have to do something else with these wheels. Now, putting the original wheels back together, I think the Alfa Romeo's wheels are way better. So now I have to think about improving their looks a little bit more. And now, looking at the Alfa Romeo with its new pair of wheels that I took from the Mini, it doesn't seem to be looking too bad, so I guess I will leave it this way for the meantime. Now I have to make my trick on the Alfa Romeo's wheels, and it is making the rims smaller, and therefore the tires will have more rubber effect on them, and that is by just removing a little bit from the diameter of the rims. Therefore, the profile of the tire will be different and more like a real mini minor car. And now, after assembling the car back together, you can see the wheels are in the right size, and also the tires are looking as if it is a real life mini minor car. Now I thought that maybe I will let go on the fenders because I like the more classic style of the mini minor, as same as I used to own. My first car was a Morris Mini Minor. After I've removed the fender extensions, I've also removed the headlight covers because I want to put my own headlights on this car. But then I've noticed there's a gap of the wheel and the fender, which I really don't like. I have to do something about it, and that is removing a little bit from the base at the front, therefore making some room for the front that I'm going to hammer and change its position. And here you can see the gap of the plastic base and the body. Now I'm going to knock the front of this car right here, and now the gap is closed. Now some more filing and shaping, and this car is starting to look as the way I've imagined it. Now, if you're the kind of person that finds this video too long for you and you don't want to see all the changes that I've made and the tricks that I'm showing for the greater good, you can head all the way to the end of this video and see the complete car. But if you want to stick around and see all the changes that I've made, it will be very interesting to learn a trick or two from this video. Now I'm going to focus on the headlights. The original car had headlight covers since it was a serious race car, but now I'm going to put regular headlights. I'm just going to thread some threads and then use tiny screws as the headlights. Then I will shape them and fill each one of them with a drop of glue and make them smoother, so you will not notice that they were originally Allen screws. Now I'm going to eliminate the hood catchers. I don't want them because I want a more smoother appearance of this race car that I'm creating. And now, for the sake of a more realistic appearance of this car, I'm going to add side view mirrors. Since this work is very delicate and very hard to show on regular camera, I owe you some explanations. So I'm using a tiny piece of metal that I'm folding, and then I'm shaping it to be in the shape of a side view mirror. And since it is folded, when I'm shaping this part, I'm making two complete and identical pieces. Then I'm opening the folding line of this part, and voila, I have two side view mirrors. And then I'm sticking each one of them on the pre-drilled hole on each side of the car. And after that, I'm just adding some glue and baking soda just to add some thickness to each one of them. And of course, it is very important to shape these side view mirrors to be matching and identical. And now for the final body change. I'm going to eliminate the air scoop of the original car. From this side you can see the tiny screws that are now the headlights. Now I'm going to fill this hole with some super glue and baking soda. Then I will shape the line at the middle, and it will be looking as if it is an original engine cover. And now, after I finish that part, it is time to remove the air scoop from this plastic part. And after painting this body, you can see the lines are perfect and the headlights are looking just great. Now for the painting of this car, I've decided to go with the used appearance. So I've started by adding some little rusty spots, and then I will add some racing decals. Now I've decided to paint the roof in yellow, and I'm going to add some racing stripes in yellow as well and paint the mirrors in yellow just to match the roof. And now it is time to show you the complete car. And now with these final images, I would like to say thank you for watching this video. And if you didn't see my other Morris Mini Minor builds, you can scroll down this page and see all of them on this channel. And if you didn't subscribe, please do so for some future nice builds. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.